Hello Wolfpack, Lonewulfrick here, and in today's video we're going to take a look at 6 recently purchased CGC comics that I picked up over the last couple of months, and they're all published by Marvel Comics and are from the Silver Age and the Bronze Age. So let's get started taking a look. The first comic that we have is Fantastic Four number 71. The comic was published, it's like in February of 1968. It has a CGC grade of 9.4 with off-white to white pages. The comic is a story is by Stan Lee, and the artwork is by Jack Kirby. It says it's the sizzling big action issue. And any artwork with Jack Kirby usually was. It's like there were a lot of action in him. He could get the most out of the art in the pages. It's like he was definitely the king. It's a beautiful book. And I'm using, it's like for a price guide today, I'm using the comicspriceguide.com website to give you an idea of what the value of the comics are, so according to their price guide anyway. It is Fantastic Four number 71, has a value of $320 in 9.4 condition. It's a very nice comic. The next comic that I wanted to show you that I picked up was Avengers number 78. This comic actually would be considered a Bronze Age comic as it was published in July of 1970. The CGC comic is graded 9.4 and it has off-white to white pages also. It has the first appearance of the Lethal Legion in it, and it has a great Man-8 cover. It's like her appearance, it's like on the cover too. I always like these early bronze covers. It's like from Marvel. It's like with the red in them. I thought they always stood out really well. I'm going to show you the back cover here. A nice looking 9.4 comic. According to the comicspriceguide.com, this comic in 9.4 has a value of $160. The third comic that I want to show you is a beautiful, beautiful comic, and one that's highly sought after by collectors. It's Captain America 109. It retells the origin of Captain America. It's a beautiful book, 9.4 with white pages. Has a Stan Lee story and Jack Kirby art. And this is one of the sought after Captain America comics. That's where Captain America just busting out of the newspaper, out of the comic. Coming right at you. Almost a 3D effect as only Jack Kirby could draw. A fantastic looking comic, and the white pages just adds to the ambiance of it. Show you the back cover here. This comic, according to the price guide, has a value of $300. Although it's honestly, it's with the white pages, that adds a little bit more to the value of the comic. I've seen these comics on eBay. It's like a 9.4 sell for a little bit more than $300 that this one has a price guide on. So it does sell at a little more of a premium. It's a very nice book, Captain America 109. The fourth comic that I have of the six is the one I'm very proud of. Daredevil number 28, published by Marvel in May of 1967. And it has a beautiful 9.6 grade with white pages also. And this comic is unbelievable. It's like when you get into that 9.6 range, it's like they all look like they're perfect to me. Another one for the white pages really adds to the ambiance of the cover, or the pages of the book itself. You turn over here for the back cover. Super, super, super nice book from 1967. This comic has a price value of $480. $480 price value from comicspriceguide.com. The fifth comic that I have, it's like of the six that I'm showing you today, is Avengers number 68. This comic was published by Marvel Comics in September of 1969. And it has an Ultron 6 appearance in it. This was a story arc. It's like Avengers 66 and 67, where Barry Smith did the artwork in those two books, where the Avengers fought Ultron, which is an unbelievable battle. It's like in these comics. This comic's graded 9.4 by CGC and has off-white to white pages also. Give you a look here at the back cover. And then the final comic I'm going to show you today is a beautiful comic from 1965, March of 1965. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 22. This comic also has white pages, as you can see, CGC graded 8.0, which would be a very fine condition. It's Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. It's like a story and cover. It has the first appearance of Princess Python, and the Ringmaster and the Circus of Crime make an appearance also. You'll see along the spine, it's like there's a few ticks, which keeps it out of the near mint range. But this comic is just unbelievable. The colors still pop on it really nice. I always love, it's like that Spider-Man spotlight that he used to have. It's like in those books. Show you the back cover. A highly, highly collectible comic in any grade. The early Spider-Man's number 1 through 50 in the Silver Age. This one with the white pages certainly adds, it's like, to the ambiance of this comic here. But that would be in my advice. It's like if you're an investor looking to get into comics a little bit, Amazing Spider-Man, any issue between number 1 and 50, you can never go wrong. The value on those comics just continue to increase every year. Just a super nice comic. The price guide value on this comic for number 22 is $420. $420 for this comic. And like I said, it's like the white pages certainly adds a little bit to the value. Anyway, that's the 6 CGC comics that recently I've purchased. It's like over the last couple of months. I'd like to thank you very much for joining me today. And if you would subscribe to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it. And leave me a thumbs up to let me know that you care. And we'll be taking in the near future here some more look at some comics, silver coins that's like that I actually have, and maybe take some trips around the Las Vegas area and see what we can find going on in the city. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you watching the video. And God bless. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.